I would like to say thanks to my Almighty God and to the romancer and to you for doing all this amazing, great job. And I would like to thanks to my father and my brother for helping me speaking like a normal speaker. I just have to apply the natural algorithm of the Etalon, and automatically the non-correct action will be gone.
Of course.
They, and the people say, don't be panic, say it smoothly, saying like this, and I get so many blockages. I get so many blockages. I get and some words I cannot say it properly. Physician, physio, physio, physiotherapy, politician, politism, dam, niche, 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 naturalization, laboratory, SQL server is certainly the best database system for Windows operating systems because it is tightly integrated with them. The number of installed Windows systems is increasing rapidly. I read about SQL Server. It works as a software on a computer. It is increasing rapidly nowadays. Okay, TV serial. The lion is jumping, and also it's a advertisement about about the cleaner, utensil cleaner. Now they are playing a advertisement about a comedy classes.
Okay, so let's begin our class. Here is Roman, here is...
Let's begin with the questions first.
Okay. Why do a stutter get blockages while speaking? Why I am getting blockages?
From the perspectives of physiology, you are using totally incorrectly your body. Stutterers are people who do everything the wrong way around. You have everything that every normal human has, but you use it in a totally opposite way to the way all normal people do. For example, let's take a simple analogy of an action of opening a door.
There is a door. You can open it in one direction only. If you open it in one direction, you will open, but if you attempt to open in the other direction, it will be a block.
So if you do not want to get a block, you should open this door in the right direction. So if it must be pulled to open, you shouldn't be pushing it, right? In your case, I see that you are using the opposite way of breathing. So you are constantly swallowing some air inside and attempting to speak at the same time. But breathing and speaking at the same moment is totally impossible from the perspective of physiology. Our breathing is regulated automatically by the internal brain of our body, but we operate our speech with the brain in our head. Our physical body has its own brain, which doesn't obey the brain in our head. For example, while under the water, you may voluntarily attempt to hold your breath to avoid swallowing of the water and choking for some time, but your body brain will disobey following orders of your brain in your head, and you will begin breathing automatically. You will swallow water and choke. Even though you may realize how dangerous breathing under the water is, you will not be able to do anything about this.
Your body will need air and it will begin breathing.
Simply put, our lungs are never subordinate to our head brain. They always follow the rules of the body brain. And nothing good comes out when we attempt to interfere the actions of our body with our head brain. Let your lungs operate on their own naturally. Never attempt to regulate them with your head. For speaking, we need our head only. Forget about the rest of your body when you speak.
We speak according to our will. You want to speak, you speak. You speak not because your body wants it. No, your head wants it.
I will demonstrate to you how we work our voice in speech.
You will see how your voice works. That breathing has no place there. You don't need to breathe there at all. It's just the work of your voice. And you will do it yourself now.
This is the third day of the class.
Right. So you did take a break yesterday because you were really sick, right?
Yes, I was sick. I talked to my friends on phone. I talked to my father. I talked to my sisters. I talked to kids. I made a couple of phone calls. I went out to buy medicines and I talked to them. I talked to some strangers. It was looking very easy for me.
Okay. So did anybody notice any changes in your behavior?
Yes, my sisters were saying that I was not blocking, and they were saying that I am speaking normally without difficulties.
Very good. Okay, good job. Oh, here. I'm looking for troublemakers that used to be difficult for you. I want you to go to letter P, because that's what you told me. P, D, N, and L, right?
Right. Penthouse, pepper, percentage, perceive, percolate, perfidious, perforate, perform, performance, perfumer, perhaps, despair, desperate, destiny, destination, narrow, nasal, nasty, native, natural, lava, lavender, lavish, lawn, laxative, layout, laziness.
How was your reading of your difficult letters? Words that used to be difficult.
It was good.
Was it difficult?
No. It was easy.
Did you make any mistakes in reading?
No.
A plus again, 100% again. Okay, you've passed this part of the test. Congratulations. Let's go to the next part. Okay, let's do a few words that used to be difficult for you to read. In Hindi, just show it to me that, and to yourself, that there is no difficult words in the world. There are just our incorrect speech actions that we perform sometimes.
कर्मची, अंशी, अजायब घर, सांप की छतरी, पट्ठा, आहिस्ता कहना, बच्चा, औलाद, कई बार, अक्सर, जिन, तेल, रोहन, मरहम, कपड़े.
Did you make any mistakes in reading words from the dictionary in Hindi?
No.
What is your grade?
A.
A. Excellent.
A.
I would even tell you that it was A plus because you didn't even breathe. Good for you. Okay, so this is how it works. When you are focused on performing correct actions, incorrect will never happen. I mean, you can perform only one conscious action at a time. If you are doing correct, then mistakes will never happen. Okay? Very good. So let's do the text reading now.
पुराने शहर में पुलिस का ऑपरेशन लेट नाइट वालिदैन के साथ काउंसलिंग के बाद रिहा डीसीपी साउथ जोन का सख्त इंतबाह हैदराबाद शहरियों को अपने बच्चों को तरबियत के अलावा अब इनकी नस्ल वो हरकत पर भी खुसूसी नज़र रखनी पड़ेगी.
So tell me what you have read in Hindi.
बच्चों के साथ जो संगीन जुराइम वो हादसा पेश आ रहे हैं इनके लिए वालिदैन भी जिम्मेदार है. डीसीपी साउथ जोन ने सख्त इंतबाह दिया है और इन बच्चों की सजा वालिदैन को भी भुगतना पड़ेगा.
Did you make any mistakes in reading?
No.
Of course not.
I did not make mistake.
You were acting rationally, you were performing Etalon speech actions. Of course, mistakes never happened. So reading was A plus again. 100%.
Okay.
What about your telling back in Hindi? How was it?
Yes, I recalled.
Very good. So did you make any mistakes in speaking about what you have read?
No, I did not.
What is your grade again?
It's A.
That's it.
The kitchen TV is broadcasting his favorite show. Water is running from the faucet on a pile of dirty dishes. The refrigerator is wide open and the alarm indicating that the door has been open for too long is already going off.
Okay. Tell me what you've read about.
The kitchen TV is broadcasting his favorite show, and the water is running out from the faucet and on the dirty dishes, and the refrigerator is wide open for long time and is giving alarm.
Did you make any mistakes?
No.
Perfect. That was excellent. So let's grade.
For reading
For reading, let's grade
and
the
telling
reading.
back.
Yes,
A.
A. So you passed this part of examination. I would again give you A plus because it's amazing how many details you remembered from reading this passage. You did not forget anything. Amazing. Were you able to do that before?
No.
During the first test, you could remember just a couple words.
बन पड़े ऑफिस की अगर काम के लिए क्या है, इस बिल्डिंग का सिक्योरिटी गार्ड भी कुछ महीने से जॉब छोड़ के चला गया। सचिन, वो देखो यहाँ से हमारे का थोड़ा साफ नजर आ रहा है। They have taken out a projector stand and they are checking it, and they are seeing somewhere, and the person is talking with others. He is showing his hand to the another building, and now the two peoples are talking with a lady over here, and they are talking about some issues. I guess I was 7 years old. That time a painter came to our house and he was asking me for some water. He was a stutter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that time I was a normal speaker. So he was stuttering and I was just copying him. I didn't even know that it is a bad habit I should not do that time. But I just copied his actions, his talkings and all, his speaking, and I just get it.
So do you see now why the Etalon method explains that stuttering is an informational virus? You can get it from stutterers. You can get it
Yes.
from other people, especially when you are a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
You told me you were a normal speaker, but most likely that your speech was not perfect at that time. You were just learning.
Yes.
We learned to
That time
speak.
I was just learning.
Yes. So, and you've chosen a painter, a stutterer, as your role model. And
Yes.
you've learned to speak.
That was my biggest mistake
That's right.
in my
And there
life.
was nobody next to you to tell you, hey, hey, stop doing that. That's not cool the
Yes.
way you do it. So stuttering is a virus. It's infectious.
Virus.
This is why all the stuttering organizations around the world, all of them, unfortunately, spread the virus of stuttering. Because
Yes.
stutterers get together, they communicate with each other, they exchange information, virus, with each other,
Virus.
and they become even more severe stutterers.
After some days, I have gone to my grandpapa. So I called him and told him somebody came to see you, and I started stuttering. And he got angry and he screamed at me, "Why are you doing all this?" and all. And after that, I have gone through many mistakes, many stories in my schools, in my college. I used to, whenever my teacher calls my roll number, actually my roll number was 37. So every day we have to give attendance that we are present in their class. They call roll numbers. So whenever my roll number comes, I stand and say 38 or 39. They say, "What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Why are you not saying your attendance like this?"
So instead of 37, you were saying
Yes.
38 or 39?
Yes, yes. And all students and my friends looked at me. My friend has given me a special name.
Mm-hmm.
He called me speed breaker.
Speed breaker.
I asked him why. He said, "You speak very fast and suddenly you stopped. So you speak like a speed breaker." My parents have tried many things. They have taken me to some doctors. They have given me some medicines.
Oh
They
my God.
said that you are very weak. I am very weak. That is why I am not able to speak. That is why they have given me some medicines, some traditional roots of the trees, Some people gave me honey.
I will interrupt you for a second. Let's address that you need to be strong in order to speak, right? That's what they were telling you. Is that
Yes.
true? Can you speak right now? You're sick. A day ago you were really sick, you were coughing, your nose was running, you were
Yes.
so weak.
Yes.
Could you speak?
Yes.
So you see how mistaken this concept is. It's a misconception that you have to be strong.
Yes.
No. Even
Yes.
when you're weak, dying people, before they die, they have here, and they still are able to speak to say their last wish or whatever.
Yes. Some people have told me that my tongue has become thick like this. So I am not able to pronounce the words. They have showed me some exercises like this, like this and all. I had done all this and I have done speech therapy. I have done breathing exercises.
Oh, yes, you
I
did.
have done some yoga exercises. I have done speaking and reading out loud in front of mirrors.
And you still did breathing right now. Out loud.
Yeah.
They trained you so well that you're still suffering from this training. When you showed me these exercises for your tongue, when we speak, do we do all these weird movements? Do we do this?
No.
So why would you need to do these exercises if when we speak we don't do this?
The tongue exercises are very funny.
Did we do any tongue exercises with you?
No.
You don't need that. If you want to learn how to speak, you learn how to speak, period. You don't need any exercises. Do really breathing exercises help your speech?
No. It did not help me. Breathing happens automatically.
You have developed a severe stuttering because of breathing exercises. Can you explain why breathing in and speaking out is impossible?
Yes, because the two tasks cannot be done at one moment.
Conscious.
Yes,
Conscious actions. We cannot perform two conscious actions at the
Conscious
same
action
time.
At the same time, right.
Right. So this is why if you breathe consciously, you cannot speak consciously. One of the two must be unconscious. One of the two, breathing or speaking. One of them you gotta let go. Which one?
Breathing.
Of course! Breathing must be automatic. Then you're gonna be able to perform speaking consciously. Very simple.
Right.
Speech is out. It's the air is coming out, your voice is coming out, everything out. And if you're gonna breathe in, it's two opposite actions that you are performing, and this is your block, this is your stupor, you name it. You do it yourself. What other funny things you've done? Maybe, okay, you said medication, breathing, tongue exercises, what else?
I have gone through all this from the 20 years.
Yes. How about, what else did you say? Oh, yoga. Tell me what yoga exercises you did and if it helped you in any way.
No.
It may have helped you in relaxation or something good.
Yes.
In general, for your health. But did it help you with speech?
No, no.
Of course not.
It did not help.
Okay, because it doesn't matter. If you don't know something, it doesn't matter how many yoga exercises, relaxation exercises you do. You cannot do it because you don't know how to do it.
No. I was actually noticing your Etalon course from last 2 years, I guess, when I had seen the Rogers video. From that time, I was watching all your videos, and I have decided that if it is not a scam, then I will do this course.
Okay.
And after that, I have watched so many videos of your graduate students from India, from America, from UK, and all. Then after that, I have forced my parents, my father and my brother for helping me with funds. I convinced them and just did it. My brother lives in United States and he joined us at our third day class. He was a part of this class and we had a nice communication with him. He was at least 1 hour and he also got amazed when he heard my voice, when he heard my speaking.
Yes, he said it. I wish I recorded it. He said, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
what he said, right? Did you invest anything on your own in terms of finances?
Actually, my parents have kept some money for my higher education. I utilized that money and my father has taken loan for me and my brother has also helped me with some funding.
How many times has it been frustrating to you during the class? Has it been?
No. No.
No? Okay, good for you. But it has happened sometimes that, oh, I don't understand, I want to drop it. I want to throw it in the trash can. The point I'm making is that you have to invest in your own education to value it. The Etalon method is not to try. The Etalon method is to learn and to stick to it forever.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because this is the way how Mother Nature created us. If you want to go against nature, you will lose always.
It took me 7 to 8 months to collect the funds.
Yes. Was 3 days enough or it's not enough for you to understand how you're supposed to speak?
In my opinion, it's enough to understand the Etalon course.
How difficult was it to learn everything you learned during the class?
It is very easy.
What was the most challenging part of the class?
I just have to apply the natural algorithm of the Etalon and automatically the non-correct action will be gone.
Of course, they will be gone because you will be performing correct actions.
Action.
So this is the only challenge you have now to make a rational choice. So this is how Etalon program works. I'm pointing, or Academic SNEZHKO, we point to the incorrect actions that you have, okay? And then we immediately demonstrate what you are supposed to do in the Etalon way, correct way. Then it is your job to try it first, try it one time, yeah. It works. Huh. I'm not making mistakes anymore. Do it again,
Yes.
repeat it again, and then make a conscious decision. You know what? I'm going to continue doing it in this way because this feels good. This is
Right.
the right way to go. You make a decision. You know what? I'm not gonna do conscious breathing. I'd rather do conscious speaking because breathing will happen on its own.
Right. In the earlier, like speech therapies and all medicines, it was irrational and not logical, but in this Etalon 3-day course, it's very logical and we just have to apply.
Not we, you.
It is very,
You.
yes,
Say,
I
I
just
have.
to apply because it is natural algorithm and it is very easy to perform these actions.
So what do you recommend people who stutter should do? Should they continue watching the videos and telling, no, this is too expensive, I'm not gonna do it, or this is a scam, I'm not gonna do it? If they are really serious about stopping this nightmare and move forward in their lives, what should they do?
If they are really very serious about their stuttering, they have to do it if it is also expensive, because it costs the learning. They have to spend the money for learning the speech skills. As you have written in your book, God doesn't provide equally to all. We have not blessed equally, but just He kept a solution. Beside that, we just have to choose the correct way. We just have to find the correct solution.
Have you found the correct solution for yourself?
Yes, I have found the correct solution. Of course, it's a Etalon